Alright, so this is just a battle that I kind of wanted to have recorded. I thought it was a pretty good battle. I usually do more defensive teams, and I found this battle to be pretty offensive, I suppose, on my side. I kind of needed to, but either way, I thought it was pretty well played. He leads off with Archeops as I go in with Vileplume. Obviously, I'm not going to stay in for the flying type attack, which he does. I guess he assumes I'm not going to stay in, goes for the U-turn. It takes Rocky Helmet damage. I'm not going to stay in for the Earth Power, but he guesses that and goes for the Toxic, which is kind of risky, but I have a Poison type anyway. Ice Punch does nothing, but I didn't think he'd stay in. I probably should have just went for the Giga Drain there, but I went for Sludge Bomb either way. Looking at it, he actually doesn't have like very much to bring in on Vileplume other than Muck. And I have a bunch of things that kind of stop Muck, namely Sand Slash, because as you see, Ice Punch does very little Sand Slash. He gets the Poison, which is it definitely helps him out throughout the match. He thinks I'm going to go for the Earthquake. I just take this opportunity, set up Stealth Rocks. Poison starts pretty much wearing down. I bring in Swalot to take whatever damage. I'm going to assume he's banded now, and I know that he wants to get rid of the rocks because they hurt his team a lot, so I'm actually going to double straight out into Feraligatr to keep up the offensive pressure. I should have just went for an attack here, but I knew Granbull was coming in, so I just went for a Swords Dance, and then realized that I can't actually really do anything to Granbull. So I just switched out directly here to Swallow again, as he goes for a Toxic, and again he's definitely not going to want to stay in on that, so I do another double directly into Vileplume, assuming either Sand Slash or Seismitoad are going to come in. I actually get Seismitoad. This time I just go for the Giga Drain in case he wants to stay in again, and yeah, as you see, he's really got not very much to switch in, because that resisted hit from Typhlosion still does a lot. And I can just go into Audino. Fire Blast does a lot, but obviously since these stupid things are allowed to be Mega and NU, I'm going to be able to take the second one. Wish Protect, just like it usually does. Just want to see what he has. He has Gunk Shot. I figure I can take one because Audino's OP, so I just want to judge for damage. He misses, so that actually gives me a free Wish Pass into something. Obviously he's going to predict that and go with an Ice Punch, but that's, as we saw before, that does nothing to Sand Slash. His own Sand Slash is coming in now. Nothing I can really do against that unless I want to double into Feraligatr, but I just go for the knockoff so he can't recover any more of his leftovers. And then the Rapid Spin's fairly obvious, and yeah, there's nothing else he's going to want to do, so I'm able to switch directly into Haunter and block that. And most of these things only have like one move to hit Haunter anyway, so I just bait that out anyway and disable it. But I guess he knows Haunter's shit and takes his opportunity to set up his own Stealth Rocks. Seismitoad comes in and is actually can take on Hunter's hits very well. Hunters sometimes carry like Giga Drain or something, I think, though, so. But I mean, if I sub and disable, obviously I'm not going to have Giga Drain, so. And it's asleep, so it's not really doing anything. I could have stayed in and just. I probably would have been able to finish it off in 2 hits, maybe, and he probably couldn't have taken me out in 1 hit, but I kind of wanted to keep Haunter just in case I needed it. And again, nothing really switches in on Vileplume other than Muck, and I've got several stops to Muck anyway. He brings in Sand Slash thinking he can take 1 hit and then outspeed and Rapid Spin. I guess he was getting kind of desperate then, but nope, Vileplume just takes it out. Now that his Stealth Rocker is gone, though, I'm just gonna take the opportunity to get rid of the rocks because they're not going to be set up again. The crit kind of sucks because I'd probably be able to spin and then 2-hit KO it with Earthquake, but it really doesn't matter, I suppose. I mean, I would have been able to, but it really doesn't matter. Because, yeah, that does a lot of damage. So Sand Slash is down, but he set up rocks, he spun away rocks, he did everything he needed to do. This comes in. As I can see, he can't touch me. I have Earthquake. I don't actually predict this right here. I just knew he was going to kill himself with Rocky Helmet, so I just wanted to get my health back. But that worked out amazing anyway. I guess he thinks I'm a physical attacker because he brings in Gramble. But I'm mixed because my physical attack and special attack are both really bad, so I might as well have one of each. And I'm actually a rest talking set. Yeah, Earthquake's gonna do nothing. I don't know. I guess he's got nothing else that he can do against Swalot anyway, other than Seismitoad, I guess. But yeah, there's not really too much he can be doing anyway. So I wake up this turn, and that definitely would have killed the Gramble, but I guess he was getting bored of not being able to do anything. He gets the burn with the Scald. Doesn't really, at this point in the game, nothing that he does is gonna matter unless he gets like a bunch of crits in a row and then I miss everything. But yeah, I think he played his Typhlosion a bit too offensively. I mean, even with Stealth Rocks up, he probably could have hurt my team a lot more. Although I did have a good stop with Audino, so he didn't really have much he can do. In defeatist range, Archeops isn't going to be doing anything at all. And then Swalot just finishes the game. As we can see, Gramble goes down in one hit, and Seismitoad goes down eventually. So yeah, I usually run more of a defensive team, kind of using Swalot, Audino, and Sand Slash as a defensive core, kind of statusing everything, but I was able to do much more of an offensive game, and it felt kind of cool because I had to keep up the pressure a lot, and I don't know, it was pretty fun.